welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Holy Ball who plays Okami. I was just picking up a few techniques to use. They're not anything important per se. I just prefer using the beads, so why don't I attack more with them? I'm just saying. But that would have seriously helped on the Demon Gates. So that was just annoying. That's all it was. But now we don't have to go to Demon Gate for a good while. Welcome to glorious Cyan City. Huh? What the? I thought the city would be a happening place. What's up with this funky looking mist? It looks downright hazardous to your health. I wonder if people can actually live normal lives in this nasty stuff. They cannot. Shocking, I know. I wonder what Queen Himiko has been doing all this time. She's normally there for the people, even us commoners. And until now, she's been able to protect Cyan City from evil. I don't understand why she would suddenly shut herself away. Queen Himiko, I beg of you, please come to our rescue. Oh man, this looks bad, Amy. Yeah, it looks really bad. Fun times for no one. Ugh, I'm so nervous all the time. See that cursed zone behind me there? It's sending out all kinds of evil. It's tough working a guard at a time like this. I'd give anything to quit my job and get out of here. But the water dragon has been causing havoc in the sea. They even say that lots of boats have been sunk. So I got a water dragon up front and a cursed zone behind me. I just don't know where to turn. You try Kamiki Village? That place is free. Or Kusa Village, or Sasa Sanctuary, or any number of places that we've been to for that matter. I'm just saying. Anyway, down in this little canal, there's even more treasure. But there's only one treasure that really matters. Also, I'm not going to talk to everyone because they're all basically saying the same thing. Disease, starvation, hunger, and no one cares. It's only one dude that I'm going to talk to before we clear up this area. Anyway, so if I remember correctly, this should be the stray bead. Yay! Ooh, camera, please. But yeah, all of these people are sick. They are quite literally dying. Keep out, digging for a water source. They dig in a canal here? Looks interesting, don't you think, Amy? How interesting could it be? Curse that confounded water dragon causing such a commotion. How can the god of the sea be ruining the peace like this? I bet the dragon is to blame for the state of this canal too. All the fuss has caused the lake to plug itself up. Master Carpenter, Naguri. Hey Amy, looks like there's trouble over here too. There's trouble everywhere, you should soon. Seems the whole city's a complete mess. Oh, did you come here for a drink of water, Wolf? I'm afraid it's completely dried up. This canal was a real important source of water for us. That's why I'm digging a hole to see if I can tap into it again. So many people are sick now that it's hardly anyone to help out. In fact, I'm the only one left. One lowly carpenter. But I'm determined not to give up. You get it? Quite fit doing my job. Now I can reap the benefits. I built almost everything you see here in Cyan, you know? So there's nothing I don't know about in the place. Want to know where the key to this water source lies? It lies on Lake Biwa's drain plug. It's gonna be a lot of reading. You certainly seem to listen well for a pooch. Maybe I should tell you about Lake Biwa's plug then. Cyan City is floating in the middle of Lake Biwa. The water from it is what fills the canal around the city. But the water dragon's antics have made the plug seal up. No wonder the canal is dried up. And that's why we're in this sorry state now. I'm sure the plug is located beneath this area. If I can dig my way to it, then the water should come gushing out. Seems pretty exciting, don't you think? If you think so, then maybe you can help me out. Help Naguri dig? Hell yeah! It's a shame wolves can only answer with their eyes. Still, it doesn't matter what you are if you're willing to help. Now listen carefully while I explain what you have to do. He's basically going to tell us the same thing that everyone else has told us. Clear the way and get me to the bottom. Same digging minigame. Actually, nah. I forgot how generous they are with time. Like 3 minutes? Are you serious? Over 3 minutes, excuse me. And it's not as though that's like a really hard requirement for this. At least for this one. Do we have any other digging ones coming up? I think so, but that's a little later. Okay, that should be good enough. So we need him to dig right here. I would know, because my stupid video would not allow me to record. Well, I mean, more it was corrupted, I guess. I have no idea what happened. It just would not play. But yeah, right underneath the thing. So if you have better ink pot management than I do, you probably can get there easy. Look, Wolf, look at this wonderful water from Lake Biwa. Cyan has had its fair share of hardships lately. The water dragon on the rampage, and that strange mist all over. But it matters not what trials present themselves to us. If we solve them one by one, we will emerge unscathed. I suppose my work here is done for now. Thanks, Wolf. You did a good job. Well, now that that's all done, finally I have more ink pots. Probably could have grabbed those earlier, but whatever. Can I? Please. Get up. Thank you. at this. There is no coronavirus in Cyan City. You can thank Jinkara for that one. She was the one who thought that up. Other things to note, just because like I'm here and I didn't think about talking about it until now. Only the merchants are actually healthy for some reason. Don't ask me why or how. I can't answer that question. We bought 4 items from the tool dealer because we're going to need them. And then I want to get this. The 7 gold slashy slash sword. And I can sell all this now. Because I didn't think about doing that off screen. I think I need a little bit more. That should... oh. I know he's got another gold dust, but I only want the one. Slap it on that bad boy, whatever. This glaive is actually worth it. I really, really like it. Like, it's just ludicrously powerful. And also, I want to use glaives right now. Bite me. The city's bigwigs live across the bridge ahead. That area is crammed full of awesome palaces. One of them belongs to Queen Himiko, ruler of Nippon. You can tell because it's really huge. I have no idea what she's like, but I'm not sure I'll like her. Wow, I cannot speak today. I mean, she doesn't seem to be doing anything about this mess. Plus, I'll make it a point not to trust queens and the like anyway. Never trust the bigwigs. Or maybe trust some bigwigs. I don't know. You make that decision for yourself. I ain't telling you how to live your life. I don't want it to be nighttime, even though it doesn't matter. Anyway, we cannot go any further. Just trust me in this and don't try swimming. At last, the time is near. Benkei, the fisherman monk, shall lay claim to his 1000th sword. Wandering warrior monk Benkei. I have traveled far and wide, challenging master swordsmen, and 99 swords have I claimed by my own hand. But now that I have defeated all who would dare challenge me, that last sword has eluded me. I need but one more to make 1000, and thus aimlessly have I wandered. That is, until a legend drew me to Cyan City. It is said that a living sword lies in the depths of Lake Biwa. Have you heard the legend about Lake Biwa? Even I could barely believe it when I first heard it. But they say a living sword swims freely in these waters. If true, it would make a fitting addition as my 1000th sword. This bridge is a very special contraption. With one command, I can make it passable, and another impassable. As you can see, it makes for a fine place to fish. It grieves me to cut off access to the city, but I am afraid this bridge shall stay this way, while I fish for the living sword. Of course, that might be easier said than done. This is no mere fishing trip for me. This is a true battle with a living sword. I must therefore arm myself with the right weapon. That fishing rod over at the tool dealer in town would be perfect. Oh, you should see it. It is the purest of white, like new fallen snow. There is no chance of victory without that rod. Alas, it would appear that I cannot afford it. You carry 999 swords, you said? Sell one of them. Oh, what am I to do? That's blinding snow, the rod from the tool dealer. With that fine rod, I would at last have a chance against the living sword. Now be a good doggy and give it a ear. Offer blinding snow? Sure. Oh, happy day. I've never fished before, but it should not be much different from a good sword fight. Now I can catch that 1000th sword. I shall engage in mortal combat with the elusive living sword. You could at least raise the bridge, dude. I have been holding my rod over this water for some time now. However, the living sword has yet to bite. But you know what they say, patience is a virtue. I shall sit here as long as it takes. Amy, hothead over here is not going to let us cross at this rate. Time for some of that angling magic of yours. Show him how you do it. Fish that living sword out of this lake. Help him catch the living sword if it gets us across the bridge. Hell yeah! That sure is a handful. I wonder if there really is such a thing as a living sword anyway. That would be a sight for sore eyes. Okay, Ami, you got the basic idea. Yeah. We have been fishing longer than I've been playing this game. And that is actually a true statement. Boy, I would like to go fishing again. Like actual deep sea fishing. And somehow get my line tangled up with someone on the other side of the ship. Not because we both cast overhead, but because our lines just sunk to the bottom and caught each other underneath the ship. I wonder how many people could say they had that kind of story. Like, no competition, I'm genuinely curious. Unfortunately, deep sea fishing is kind of expensive, and getting a fishing license is also kind of expensive. And because I live in the States, well, I kind of need those. So, just to put this out there, Benkei is going to take over for Kokari in the fishing area. Yay, we caught the cutlass fish. The gods be praised. At last. At last I have fulfilled my dream. So that is the living sword. And that is what I have been pursuing all this time. Don't take it so hard. I mean, that was one big cutlass fish. And a cutlass is a kind of sword, isn't it? Plus, what are the odds of catching an ocean fish in a lake? Spare me such solace. What the hell is going on out there? But enough of that. A monk never goes back on his word. I shall make this jigsaw bridge passable once more. By sitting on it. Logic never eludes me. But yeah, he's gonna take over for Kokari in the fishing. And he will be found just past that area. Eventually. I have come to realize how foolish my obsession with swords is. But fishing, now that's a most worthy pursuit. Yeah. I kind of wish there was a little bit more about him, but whatever. He's a minor character anyway. Whoa. Wait. He's soon going through puberty over here. Whoa, stop, Amy. I thought this mist was coming from the lake or mountains. So, what's with that stuff rising from the Imperial Palace? Let's keep going, Furball. Well, well, look what the cat dragged in. What took you so long, my Shetty? Ah, not you again. My sentiment exactly. Oh my god. Well, you can't fool us. We're not gonna forget what you did to us back at the Orochi's cave. And why do you keep popping up wherever we are anyway? Whatever you're up to this time. Excuse-moi, but I haven't no time to follow you around. You see, I'm busy looking for something. Bah! Some prophet you are. Shouldn't you already know where to look? Well, maybe look isn't the right word. I already know where it is. It's just getting there is proving to be a bit of a problem. Suffice it to say, I want it quick and easy. Quick and easy? Wait a sec. Don't tell me you're behind this funky mist. Is this part of your plan to conquer the city and take over the world? You're always up to no good, so I wouldn't be surprised. The world? Not bad, my little mountain friend. You're only half wrong. I seek the other world. I desire a path to the heavens. A path to the heavens? Oh, stop beating around the bush and let us know what's on your mind. This path concerns you too, ma chérie. Huh? The city is in quite a bad state, is it not? Especially this ghastly mist that torments its people. You think we're stupid? We see right through your pretty boy. Ha! We got you all figured out. This funky mist and your so-called path to the heavens? You're in cahoots with Queen Himiko. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. So just take it step by step. You must first deal with this mist. It is slowly but surely killing the people of the city. Wait too long, and it's au revoir. The damage will be already done. Why you? Talking about it like it's someone else's problem? You're behind it all. Admit it already. Even if I was, what good would come out of arguing about it here? Methinks you should be doing something about the mist now. How about a tip this time instead of a prophecy? Go through the hole in the wall, little ones. Let me put it this way. Even the most solid defense has a tiny gap like the eye of a needle. Or something like that. Understand, ma chérie? You're a ghost. Why can't we exercise them then? Oh well. Not important. I'm sure we'll learn about it later. One thing I did find interesting though, these people will change every now and again. Do what you will with that information. Land of the Gods. Exorcism slip. 50 tons of TNA. Well, who would have thought there'd be a wolf in here of all places? The world is in turmoil. Have you come to listen to one of my sermons, Wolf? Then allow me to introduce myself. My name is Rao. I'm the regent of Cyan City, appointed by Queen Himiko herself. Priestess Rao. Alright, if anything sounds off or there's a sudden change, I might have had to re-record just this little section right here. Meeting with our... Oh, I don't have enough? Whatever. Meeting with 50 tons of TNA. And I skipped all of her dialogue. Oh my god. She asked if we came to come see a sermon, because insanity in the world. Hello, Priestess Rao. How are you? I'm not re-recording this. So what's troubling you then? Holy cow, this is stacked. Excuse me? Oh, you've got a cute little fairy with you. The name's Isun. And by the way, it only looks like I'm staring at your melons. Melons? Ah, never mind. Anyway, so you're the one running things around here? Well, there's a funky mist covering the city. Oh yeah, she's also the Queen Regent or something. And there's talk of a water dragon or something offshore. So basically, she's artificially ruling the city. For anyone who might not know. So what's up with the Queen holding herself up in the palace? The people in her city are dropping like flies, you know? How can she be so lazy at a time like this? Out of sight, out of mind? So you've sensed the evil forces over Ryoshima too, then? I heard the dreaded Orochi was resurrected in Shinshu Field, though a brave swordsman vanquished him again. The ripples of those waves of chaos are reaching Ryoshima too. The water dragon terrorizes the sea, and an ill mist covers Cyan. And in these last few days, the situation has intensified. I don't know what's happening to our peaceful Nippon. She said something about waves of chaos growing stronger recently. A creepy shadow did scurry off when we defeated Orochi. Wonder if whatever it was took root here on Ryoshima Coast. What are you muttering about, Isun? Well, this will no doubt come as quite a shock, but the great slayer of the dreaded Orochi is right before your eyes. Behold, the great Amaterasu. What? This wolf? But there is a swordsman called Susanoo. Huh? Oh, well, he may have dealt the final blow, but Amy here did most of the work, I tell you. And if you don't believe me, Amy's gonna show you some divine powers right here, right now. So yeah, any divine power you can do, power slash, wind, fire, you can do Infernal, Gale Storm, you can't do Crescent, you can't do Water Spout, you can't do any of the monkey powers. You can do Cherry Bomb, I forgot about that one. You can't Rejuvenate, and you can't Sunrise. Most people just go with Gale, it's the easiest. You like that? It was one of Amy's divine powers. Oh my god. Slow down, Pablo. You can do this. A mere taste of what the Celestial Brush can do. Celestial Brush? What a mysterious and fearsome power you wield, Amaterasu. You got that right, sister. There ain't nothing Amy can't do. Maybe this wolf could help me with my quest. Your quest?
What more could you want? You're already stacked to the ceiling. Never mind. Forget what I said. Now that I've lost my prayer slips, the situation is completely hopeless. Well, she's lost her prayer slips, and we're the only ones that apparently can find it. Welcome to even worse Cyan City. I really don't like the rich people's section, even though they got a lot of loot. Still don't like them. Well, there is one person that I like in this area, but we'll meet them later. For right now, just take... Whoa. Loosely take the path that I took because you don't want to be trapped inside the curse zone. And enter this big, giant doorway. Oh, would you look at that? Psst. Psst. Can you hear me? What? We're supposed to be on duty. Well, it's just... I wanted to ask you something. What's your opinion of His Highness? What do you mean? Surely you're not doubting the worth of our honorable Emperor. True, he had taken to his bed because of a strange illness, but I'm full of hope that he'll soon make a speedy recovery. And I am too, of course. But there's something about his strange illness that bothers me. That swirling mist is a little out of the ordinary, don't you think? The moment the Emperor took ill, it started to come from his room. And then, before we knew it, it had taken over the whole city. People are really starting to suffer from it, too. Well, don't you think it's all a bit of a coincidence? It's definitely odd, I'll grant you that. But it's no use trying to ask His Highness how he feels. He just sends everyone away, and he won't even see a doctor. So I don't see that there's anything we can do about it. But that's what that... Well, what about that girl that's locked up in a cell all alone? She shouldn't be locked up like that. She's done nothing wrong. You mean that girl called Kaguya, right? Well, orders are orders, so we had no choice but to lock her up. But I can't quite see why His Highness wanted us to do it. The city's in a real mess ever since he took ill like that. I wonder what's going on inside the palace. We may never know. Check out these slips of paper. Looks like each one of them has a spell or something on it. But I have no idea how to use them. Don't think they'd be much good to blah, 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 whatever. We can't benefit from them. But a certain purple-clad 50 tons of TNA might be able to use these papers. What's that sound? So, these are Rao's prayer slips. Not so exciting news. I mean, in the grand scheme of things. Just take them back and be like, hey, did you drop these? What have you? My prayer slips? You found them in this huge city? Thank you. They're indispensable in my fight against the evil beings. I was sure one of them had stolen... I'm sure one of them had stolen them from me. Thank goodness. Okay, so I didn't misread that. They just are not clarifying what it is. Yes, your ability to sniff things out is really a divine power. Your name's Amaterasu, correct, Wolf? Well, Amaterasu, would you put your powers to use for us? You're saying we're the answer to your prayers? I'm saying you are our only hope. As you have seen, Ryoshima Coast is in turmoil, all because of the evil rising from the darkness. because of the forces of darkness. Forces of darkness? Yes. Next to them, the monsters out there in the wild are nothing. They're starting to spread over Ryoshima coast. And with Queen Himiko confined to her palace, it all falls to me. Normally, I'd use my holy powers to dispel any threat in the city, but this foe is too strong for me, so I have no choice but to ask this favor. Lend me your powers. So that means we'd end up helping Himiko after all. I don't know, sounds kind of fishy to me. There are some who think the queen is a coward for to shut herself away, but she cares for all her subjects. She's praying for our protection. But even she cannot calm the water dragon and exorcise the city. Not without that sacred treasure to enhance her holy powers. That's what I want you to help me find. Please, Amaterasu, let me ask you once again. Will you listen to what I have to ask? Well, I mean, sure, why not? What the heck. Let's hear what this stacked babe has to say. Stacked? Anyway, when you came here to the city, did you see it? Right off the coast near the Ryoshima border, there lies a sunken treasure ship, a victim of the water dragon's rampage. That ship was a trading vessel working between here and abroad. It was transporting a great treasure, ordered by Queen Himiko. But the sudden urge to sleep has suddenly consumed Pablo, for some strange reason that he does not know. Oh, I don't know why I yawned. But the water dragon attacked every ship in the water. It sunk the ship and its precious cargo right in front of the port. The foxrods that the queen had finally managed to locate, a matchless treasure with the power to defeat any foe, would have been Cyan City's, no, Nippon's greatest asset. If we had the foxrods now, we could drive out the evil beings. Amaterasu, will you come to the treasure ship with me and help me search its cargo for foxrods? You want us to do what? You want us to search for the treasure on a sunken treasure ship? Well, I'd do anything for a cute babe, but my boss here says no, there ain't much I can do. Well, boss, we gonna help this bussy babe or what? Help her out search for treasure? Hell yeah! Bummer. Well, the boss has spoken. Huh? What was that, Amy? Thank you, Amaterasu. You're a true savior. Okay, let me go to the treasure ship right away then. Although, we must wait a while until the new moon rises in the night sky. In the shallows where the ship ran aground, called the Lunar Lagoon, the tide only recedes when the new moon is seen from the moon turret. When the tide's out, it's easy to get to the treasure ship. We'll meet here at the ship on the night of the next new moon. Sounds like a plan. I'm not looking forward to splicing this episode together. Well, I'll meet you guys over at the... Boy, Amy, you really seem eager to help her. Well, I couldn't say no to those two either. But we can't let our guard down. I mean, who knows? That bussy babe might be Himiko's puppet. And if they're up to no good, then we should get our hands on those fox rods before they do. Yes, we should. But anyway, as I was saying, I'm going to go meet you guys over by the... I guess it would be the fisherman who's just kind of chilling over on Ryoshima Coast. I'll meet you guys over there in the next episode. If you enjoyed this one, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And I'll catch you in the next episode. Peace.